I'm going to talking on the call. Call. We got episode 1, episode 2, and the medical war. United, what is the L O A to the episode 1 is took it down. Call my tongue. I will hide because they didn't want me to react to it. Only because I can tell the dog. Well, I can. You don't go to why.
Here, yes. Hey cuties, Peachy here. Welcome back to a new video. And in this video, it's finally time. Yes, we're going to be doing a full breakdown of the first episode of season 6, introducing us to brand new powers, lore, and more. Stay tuned, subscribe, and let's get into it. We start off the episode with Bella waking up in it's a cave somewhere with crystals. Obviously, it looks like a hidden palace or something. And then suddenly we have a ton of lights blinding her, and that's when she transforms. Cue the Wings Club transformation music, Sailor Moon transformation, montage. Like this really is giving me, Sailor Moon, Miraculous Ladybug, Wings Club transformation vibes. And I mean, I guess it's okay. I just feel like the outfit here doesn't really, equal like magical girl outfit. Like no, it's pretty simple. Yeah, like maybe if she had wings, that would be okay. Now we're cooking. But no, it's just their new crystal resin outfits from the dolls. So yeah, Bella does look really cute here, of course. I have to say, but that's because her skirt here is not plastic. On the actual doll, it's plastic. So yeah, that kind of sucks. But yeah, she looks really fun here, really pretty. And then she wakes up because surprise, it was a dream. So then she goes to see Amaya and Violet to tell them the dream, and shock her. Violet and Amaya also had a very similar dream, and they also both woke up with similar looking rings, just inexplicably so. And we also see here that Bella also woke up with a brand new ring on her finger. So the girls gather around, and Skylar also shares her story that she also had the same exact dream, and it felt so real, and now she also has a similar looking ring. But then, Ruby states the obvious, which is that, they're all shimmers, all of them. So how come only some of them are sharing this same dream, and only some of them have rings? So we move back to Rainbow World here with the girls, where Sunny is reading this new book, and realize that it's really blue suddenly all around the school. So apparently, we'll get into why in a second, but Sunny was reading this, lore book basically that kind of explains us a couple of things. So Sunny goes into narration mode here by explaining that, in the book, she read about those rings that some of the girls are wearing, and also we include here, this is Iris's ring, the new character. So she doesn't appear in this episode, unfortunately, but this is, it does mean that she will be appearing very soon, probably. And then
But he
also, worth to note,
so
I guess like Ruby, Jade,
I want the wiggle singer.
Ruby and Jade, I guess.
Okay, cool.
Sucks. But anyway, so she goes on to explain. I'm vain. Unapologetic. That kind of sucks. But anyway, so she goes on to explain that, this is the history of the original Shimmers. So, it starts off with Rainbow World's magic. It comes from 7 different moonbow crystals. So they were placed in each corner of the land. There were, 7 of them in total. Of course, also mirroring the amount of girls in the group, of course. So that's, well, actually there's 8 in total, but there's, I guess 7 is enough because Amaya represents the entire rainbow. So I guess it's like, okay, yeah. So apparently there was an evil force that tried to destroy these crystals. Okay, now that's interesting. Now I feel like we're getting somewhere. What is this evil force? Is it just like literally a evil force? Doesn't have a name, doesn't have a body, or is it like a character antagonist? I definitely want to see where this could lead us, because until now we haven't had like a proper antagonist villain character in this new Rainbow World reboot seasons. And I remember at the end of season 5, we heard a kind of mysterious, maniacal laugh at the end. That was kind of like the cliffhanger, and also like the green smoke appearing in the portal. But so far, they haven't addressed that, which really sucks. So I do wonder, like maybe that evil laugh we heard, maybe that's gonna be what they describe here as the evil force. Again, I feel like they really need to introduce a like
Det går ikke
overall
laga, ikke på det
evil like
organisasjon.
antagonist, because I think so far as it is just like the girls fighting against a invisible evil force, like that's just kind of that's boring, like that's really lame. Like I feel like it's always much more fun to actually introduce like actual villain characters. This evil force, they wanted to try to destroy the crystals, but so of course, in doing so, they became unbalanced and threatening all of Rainbow World, and that's where we see here the shimmers coming into play. So here we can see 4, and of course, unmistakably, you can see that they all resemble a character from Amaya to Bella, and then here's Violet and Skylar.
Okay,
They
David,
all look like
I
those
don't look at
characters,
me.
and apparently
I don't
Iris
think
is
about
also
that.
one of the original Shimmers, so I wonder where she is here. But yeah, so apparently with the power of their rings, they were able to restore the order of Rainbow World, but unfortunately in doing so, they kind of split up, and it broke their friendship group, and that's why Sunny's sad, because she's scared that with these events kind of like repeating themselves, with the rings appearing on some of the girls' fingers, that maybe this would also lead to the friendship group that they're in, breaking up. See here what this actually means and why, like, the school is blue. That's because, like, in every area where there is a moonbow crystal located, whatever color that crystal is attached to, I guess that area becomes more emphasized in that color. So, of course, the school is now all blue because the crystal that's at the school is blue. So I guess that's the explanation here as to why some areas are going to be more one color than others. So yeah, that's I guess the reasoning. And then they do end up finding Miss Morton, which she's just like meditating, which like okay, that was very random. she's like she's like doing the whole spiel like like let's just like, breathe in, breathe out. Like okay, Miss Morton. Now apparently the reason why she's all chill and zen is because, the crystal also has a couple of side effects on some characters where, it makes them feel way too calm or, way too dramatic. So, and also it's kind of funny that Miss Morton calls Ruby Rubes, and it's like, okay, well, that's weird, awkward. Does she not know my name? Miss Morton, you're my teacher. Do you not know my name? I don't know, it was just like funny. By the way, Poppy doesn't have a single line. She doesn't speak a single word in this entire episode. That really sucks. But anyway, moving on. I guess they're really just giving up on Poppy as a character altogether. So Skylar, she feels optimistic, and then she just kind of poofs out of there and into the Crystal Palace. I guess it's the official name. They're giving this new location, and she breaks out into a song as she transforms into her brand new marketable doll outfit here. So yay, she looks super fun. And then with the new outfit, she transports back into Rainbow World High School. So yes, yeah, you can see here we have a group of meditating students and teacher, and then here's a group of students that are freaking out.
What the fuck is
So
that?
Violet's
I
like,
don't
hey,
know.
thank you, you're back. And then Skylar realizes that, she has
I
the
can
power
read it.
to bring back order to the Moonbow
What do I
Crystal at
do?
Rainbow High,
Guy?
because she is the blue character, and the Moonbow Crystal here is blue. So she sucks out all the blue from the crystal and, brings it back into balance with, bringing it back to its original state where it's just a complete rainbow and not just blue. And I guess the unbalanced, like portion, energy from the crystal goes into her crystal looking outfit pieces, because we can see here like her top that kind of looks like a crystal starts to shimmer and light up as she I guess like draws out the energy from the crystal, from the moonbow crystal. So interesting, I guess the actual crystal outfit portions that the characters are wearing actually impact what they're doing, and maybe they have something to do with their powers. So yeah,
But
even
this is
everything's
what
fine.
the
Yay,
alcohol
Rainbow
now.
High is restored once
You
again
don't
into
like.
full on color. And that's basically the end of the episode. So yeah, was this a good debut for season 6?
So, so guys, hope you enjoyed. Bye.